In this exercise in the chapter, we're going to convert a few formulas into C# code. The formulas are up here in comments at the top of the program, or just under the using statements. We have x divided by y minus 3, 1 divided by x plus y, where the x plus y is in parentheses, then the square root of x to the 6th plus y to the 5th, and then the absolute value of x plus y. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is create a couple of variables, x and y, and we'll assign them arbitrary values here. X is equal to 25, y is equal to 12, and let's change it from int to double. Okay, there we go. So the first one, and we'll just put these in console write lines to make it easy to display the results. X divided by y minus 3. And that's all we have to do there. There's no parenthesization to have to perform, and we assume that the division is performed first, followed by the subtraction. In the second one, we do want to perform the addition first in the denominator of this statement. So we're going to write x plus y in parentheses. So these two are fairly simple. The next one is not that much harder, but we do have to know to use the math class to perform both of these. So in fact, let's create another variable z and assign that the value of this expression. So first we want to get the square root, so we call the math class followed by the square root function. Then we want the square root of x to the 6th plus y to the 5th. So first thing we're going to do is math.pal x to the 6th plus math.pal y to the 5th. And that whole expression is in parentheses because we want to do the addition and then perform the square root. So that's how it'll look. Math.pal x to the 6th plus math.pal y to the 5th in parentheses. Then we take the square root of that and then we close it off. We'll assign z again, and then finally the absolute value of x plus y. Z is equal to math and so we just get some arbitrary numbers there. You can see the results. I'll put them in the middle of the screen. Just for fun, let's change x to negative 25. Run it again. Okay, so it was negative 13, now it'll be positive 13 for the absolute value. And then our numbers changed accordingly because we negated one of the numbers. Alright, so that is how to convert formulas, or 4 examples of how to convert formulas into C# code. Once you get the hang of order of precedence, then it really is just a mechanical process to take a formula you have written down and convert it into C# code. You should be able to do that with relative ease with just a little bit of practice. That wraps up this chapter on arithmetic. And now we're going to move to a little simpler topic, and that's input and output, and work a little bit more with console write line and with learning how to get input from the keyboard, which we haven't done yet. And that's going to come up in the next chapter.